Hello, I'm Jeff Antonucci from Headache Centrifuges, here to show you today the standard running procedure of the ROTO SILENTA 630RS refrigerated floor standing centrifuge. This unit has been a leading model in blood transfusion labs across the world due to its superior quality, reliability, safety, and end sample results. The machine is capable of spitting up to 12 standard blood bags in a single run and offers a wide variety of adapters and inserts to ensure a proper fit for an assortment of whole blood and blood component bag systems. Our main goal in this video is to give an overview of running the machine with standard whole blood samples. We will also list a few key features in terms of safety and programming. To start, please ensure that the centrifuge is properly installed according to the details provided in the user manual. The centrifuge should stand securely on a level surface with all 4 metal feet locked in place. Power should be supplied from a suitable source based on your model's electrical requirements. Should you have any questions during the installation process, please contact your local Headish representative or Headish's global technical support team immediately. The contact information will be provided at the end of this video. With the unit correctly installed, it's time to power on the machine. The on-off switch is located under the front panel here and can be turned on as so. The centrifuge will then take a few moments to initialize. It's also worth noting that the unit has 3 different security settings which can be manually adjusted using the administrative key located on the opposite side of the on-off switch on the front panel. Once the machine is on and ready to be opened, the lid open button will become illuminated. By pressing it, we automatically open the lid and have access to the inner chamber. We recommend regularly inspecting the seals of both the chamber and the lid to ensure the cooling system can effectively function. A few notes about safety. Always run the machine balanced as advised in the user manual. Should you observe any unusual behavior, whether it be vibration, shaking, grinding, or noises out of the ordinary, shut down the unit immediately. Regardless of the brake settings you've previously entered, the emergency stop function can be activated during running by pressing the stop button twice. This will engage the fastest braking setting possible. Additionally, we have a large viewing port which can be used to calibrate but also inspect the samples during running. If anything seems out of the ordinary, shut down the unit immediately and contact your local Headish representative. The following parameters and running metrics can be adjusted easily using the simple front-mounted control panel. You have the program settings, which can be stored and recalled. There are up to 89 programmable memory settings. Next, you have the temperature. The unit can be adjusted between -20 degrees Celsius and +40. You have the acceleration and braking ramps, the speed or RCF, as well as the running time. Just going here, we can adjust to an example that we'll use for today's demonstration of setting the time to 3 minutes, 30 seconds, which can be dialed up or down using the control knob on the right side of the machine. Then the speed can be adjusted. In this case, we'll make it 2,800 and is adjusted in increments of 10 RPM. The acceleration runs from a ramp of 1 to 9, with 1 being the slowest, 9 being the fastest. In this case, we'll adjust to the middle to 5, and if we tap the button again, we can see the actual time for acceleration. Additionally, the braking speeds can be adjusted in either B or R settings, with B being specific to blood samples and R being regular samples. Again, in this case, 0 being no brake, 1 being the slowest brake, and 9 being the fastest. We always recommend for blood samples that the B setting be used, as it's specifically for it, and in this case we'll set it to 3. Furthermore, we can adjust the temperature. In this case, we'll bring it to an ambient temperature of 24 degrees. However, we can also trigger or activate the refrigeration system if we go below the ambient temperature. Once we've entered our running parameters and we want to store the program, we can select the program button and adjust anywhere from 1 to 89. In this case, we'll assign program 9. And then to save it or store it, we tap the store button twice. This will automatically save the program. Should we wish to shift to another program, the program button is again selected, the program number selected, and then the program recall button is pushed. This will adjust the speed, temperature, time, and the other parameters which were stored. To go back to our original program, which we've saved as 9, we select again the program button, adjust to program 9, and again the recall button, which brings our program settings. Now that we've entered our running parameters, we can load the blood bags into the unit. Here we've loaded the blood bags into first the adapters, which can be done outside of the machine, loaded at the bench, and then put into the buckets of the centrifuge. As we only have 2 blood samples to run out of a total of possible 12, we want to make sure that the system is balanced, that they're running directly across from each other, and also that we load the blood bags in the front space rather than the back space of the bucket. This will ensure that the unit remains balanced and will eliminate vibration during centrifugation, which can affect sample quality. Now that the blood bags are loaded, we can close the lid and begin centrifugation. Once the lid is closed, we can press start and begin the run. Now that the unit has completed its cycle, the display panel shows open, as well as the lid button is illuminated. We can then open the centrifuge and observe quickly to make sure there's no damage to the samples. The blood bags can be removed and gently taken out of the buckets. We can also see through the adapters the separation that has occurred and the yellow plasma that's at the top of the blood bags. Now we remove the blood bag from the adapter and can see that some separation has occurred, with the plasma at the top of the bag and the red blood cells at the bottom. Please note that this sample which was used is an expired sample and not a live patient sample, and individual results may vary. The blood samples can be spun for longer time to create further separation. This is merely for demonstration purposes and is not indicative of the end result. Please observe the correct PPE protection methods, including the use of gloves, eyewear, and proper protection for the end users.
We want to thank you for your interest in the ROTO SILENTA and are confident that this model will be able to meet your laboratory and patients' needs. As a medical Class 2A device, according to current EU regulations, we can be assured that this meets the highest standards of quality, safety, and reliability. Should you have any questions about this product or any other head-edge centrifuge, please don't hesitate to contact us directly. As always, we're here to help. Thank you for your attention.